Wilmington, North Carolina. My name's Austin, and today I am visiting a super special restaurant right here in the heart of the Brooklyn Arts District in downtown Wilmington. If you're looking for a family-style dining experience, then look no further than the kitchen sink. Let's go check it out. So, no restaurant is complete without its owner and a head chef. And our guest of honor today just happens to be both. But she's also a mother, a grandmother, a wife, and probably most importantly on my list, she's my friend. So we want to say hello today to the owner and head chef of the kitchen sink, Alicia Mitchell. Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
So, Alicia, let's start with the easiest, probably the most basic question. When did you first open the kitchen sink?
We opened officially November 4th of 2021.
I remember that, and I actually remember when this space was pretty much just bare and just the bar was here.
Yeah.
And was just still dreaming and thinking. So it's just amazing to see what has happened here. So as far as the family style aesthetic goes, I know that was part of your vision originally, is to take that home, dinner atmosphere and bring it to the restaurant. How have you managed to maintain that as part of the restaurant?
I think that really boils down to the staff that I have, taking into consideration that our values are kindness and community, and just pouring that out into the people that come into the restaurant. The staff is super important in that, to be able to carry that through. And then the food, everything, all the love that I have for the passion of cooking, it comes through the food to the customer.
Right.
And so that's just to make them feel like they're stepping into a friend's home or a family member's home.
So I know we're going to be getting a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at how things work here.
Right.
But can you share with us some of the dishes we're going to be preparing today, and maybe even a couple drinks that we might even try?
Absolutely. So we're going to start with the Nona's meatballs, which is a family recipe from my Nona and my dad, kind of passed down, that I tweaked. On top of that, we're going to build out one of our most popular sandwiches, which is the sweet and savory, and also our avocado smash. I think for cocktails, we're looking at the blueberry basil daiquiri today.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So speaking of dishes and recipes, where do a lot of these recipes come from?
A lot of them come from family recipes from when I was a child, but then again, a lot of them come from me and my husband. For me, food is love, coming from an Italian family and a Polish family. That's always been the forefront of community around the table and just pouring out love. And so that's what I wanted to bring into the restaurant atmosphere to share with the community.
Last question before we move along. Where did the name, the kitchen sink, come from?
So that came from my mom, as an homage to my mom. So we didn't have a whole lot growing up, and she would make these amazing soups, which seemed like we had nothing in the cabinet. Everything but the kitchen sink got thrown in there, and it became just this great meal, like several times a week. And I lost my mom when I was 22, so the name is an homage to her.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for answering those
Absolutely.
questions. And with that being said, let's get into it.
Sweet, I'm ready. Nona's meatballs. We're going to add some breadcrumbs. We've got some ground pork, some ground beef, Angus grade, some Parmesan, a little bit of basil and oregano, some minced garlic, and then some eggs. So this recipe comes from my Nona, been tweaked by my dad, and then a little tweaked by me. But I have lots of memories growing up in New Jersey in an Italian family where you have a 7-course meal. Meatballs were always on the table. And you did not leave hungry, ever. Sunday dinners was a big thing with my dad when I was growing up, and I kind of adapted that to my family also. And every Sunday we'd gather around the table for meatballs, for gravy, which if you're from New Jersey and Italian, you know that means a meat sauce. So this is just one of the things that we serve here at the restaurant. Secret ingredient, capers. Can't go without that. Little bit of salt. And then we just mix them all up. This is gonna take me a while to mix this, guys. Definitely one of the biggest sandwiches we serve here at the kitchen sink, because when you are Italian, you don't make small meatballs. All right, we're pretty good and mixed. So then rolling them up. Put them nice and round. There we go. All right. Here we have Nona's meatballs. A little sauce on that. Now we're gonna go on the salamander with it. This is our sweet and savory. It is our most popular cold sandwich. We make our pepper jelly in-house. It has a little bit of bite to it, hence the savory sweet part. And then it gets turkey. And we have some brie over here. I think this inspiration for this sandwich kind of came from just playing around with different ideas that would work well together and something that's a little bit different that you don't see everywhere. Having the freshness of the apple really helps to create that crunch. Some fresh local microgreens on top. And then we do a little bit of mayo. And there you go. It was really just kind of a creation between me and Jason, kind of working things out and seeing what tasted the best between the different peppers and what would work well with the brie and the apple. There you go. Here we have our Get Smashed sandwich. It is our vegetarian option, or one of them. So we make our smash in-house. It's just avocado, some lemon juice, salt and pepper, a little citrusy smash. And it gets spread on each side of the bread. A little bit more on there. A couple pieces of provolone. Some fresh tomato. Red onion. A little more microgreens. Salt and pepper. And there you have it.
This is very exciting. We are out here with the flies. It's summer in North Carolina, baby. We're just making it work. It's great. All right, let's move some things around here. Will you explain what do we have? I have my favorite.
Which is?
The meatball sub. This is a classic.
Nona's.
I've had this several times. never fails. I'll let you explain what this is now. As much as I respect avocado, this is not quite my jam, but it does look wonderful. So what is this?
It's our Get Smash is the
Get
name
Smashed.
of the sandwich.
Yes.
So it's got an avocado smash, a citrus
Very
smash
good.
on it, vegetarian option.
Perfect.
So I will switch with you on that.
Okay. And then lastly, we have
The sweet and savory.
the sweet and savory.
It's one of the most popular cold sandwiches that we have.
And will you tell me a little about this cucumber concoction?
I will. It's called a cucumber salad, and it's something my mom made all the time when I was growing up. So it's cucumber, red onion, mayo, sour cream, salt and pepper, and dill.
Beautiful.
Very refreshing for the summer.
Very summer, very southern.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. I got a little meatball on my knuckle there. Speaking of, I'm going to have some of this.
All right.
I'm going to break this in half and
Go
cheers.
for it.
So, a little addition here. We also have a little drinky drink.
Yes.
So if you'll explain to me what this is.
This is our blueberry basil daiquiri.
Blueberry basil, amazing. Mine does not have alcohol in it. You can come to the kitchen sink, they'll hook you up with a virgin cocktail. Beautiful.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna try this. Let's see here.
Okay.
Perfect. Before all of this, what is it that you did?
So I actually went to school for chemistry, got a degree in chemistry, and I was a chemist for 20 years prior to opening the restaurant.
I literally didn't know that, so
You didn't?
I learned something just now about you. We've been friends for several years now.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I
Yeah.
think I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
Wow.
started off on the bench as a chemist. It wasn't fulfilling the passion that I had. It wasn't fulfilling the calling that was on me.
Sure.
And so this was a leap of faith, for sure, to open this restaurant and jump into something that, as an individual, as a businesswoman, as someone who loves food and just is passionate about loving people through food, and that is where I took the leap.
So would you say then that from that place is kind of what the catalyst was for the start?
Ultimately, I think it was passion for community and a passion for food, and I love my people, my family through food, and wanting to break out into the community and to also love Wilmington through that, the way I would love my family.
Well, there's such an amazing food, drink, and art culture here
Yeah,
in Wilmington.
yeah.
It's just been amazing to see the kitchen sink grow and to
Yeah.
be a part of that community and to see the impact that it's had and where you guys are today.
Right.
It's pretty spectacular.
It is, and I mean, there is a definite relationship between culinary and chemistry, I believe. So I
Sure.
think that kind of that led the way for me, learning the chemistry adaptation of food, and also marrying the creativity with that is kind of where the kitchen sink lands.
With that being said, are there any of these recipes that ring home specific to you?
Known as meatball that you're eating right now. We talked a little bit about that earlier. That's definitely more on my dad's side. And then on the other end of that, I can't pick a favorite, because if I were to say that's my dad's inspiration to me, the soup is my mom's inspiration to me.
Right.
So we have over 150 soups on deck that we rotate out. And I still continue to create new things because that is what my mom showed me how to do. Again,
Right.
hence the name The Kitchen Sink. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite between known as meatball and soup, but if I had to land on two, it would be those.
Definitely. Well, I mean, this one's a winner for me, for sure.
Thanks.
So let's talk quickly about support from the community.
It's been huge. I would say that even from the very beginning, I had support from a local bank that had never financed a restaurant before. They believed in me enough to kind of follow me around for about a year with me doing farmers markets while I was working my other job, and then just seeing if this was something that was going to grow. And they took a chance on me and gave me a loan to start this up. And since then, the community and the business owners of the Brooklyn Arts District have been super supportive. We're all kind of like a family here, more so maybe than some other districts together. Just working with one another and all being small business owners and knowing the challenges in that have brought us together to enter into new dynamics, including the social district that hopefully will be passed soon. But it's been a great family.
I've definitely seen the camaraderie and the connection between the businesses and between the owners.
Yeah.
You know, just in repping each other and doing events together
Yeah,
and,
we're
and
all
things like
collaborative
that.
and very supportive.
Just a great vibe.
Yeah.
So just awesome to see, you know, what it's been like to see people rally around
Right.
the sink and
Around each
and
other.
around each other. Yeah. What are some things that maybe have come up that have been challenging to you, or even maybe have helped you guys grow?
Well, first off, I guess I would say that starting a restaurant, especially at the end of COVID, is challenging, period. And there's been many challenges along the way, cash flow, different things, staffing. As far as being a female-owned business, I will say that there have been several times that I have been in that kitchen and I've had people come up and just automatically assume that I'm not the owner, that one of my male staff is the owner. And I confidently say that, yeah, this is my business, and how can I help you? All of us, regardless of gender, we work hard, and we are just trying to make this a success and make it a happy place for people to come and eat and enjoy.
So, one of the great things about the establishment, the decor, the aesthetic that you guys have created here, is that there are so many items inside, if you look around the restaurant, that are so personal, not only to you, but to your family, to your friends. There's a story being told just simply in the decor inside. And there's one specific thing in there I wanted to ask you about. Could you explain to us the meaning behind the Stay Fancy sign that hangs inside?
Yeah. The Stay Fancy sign is very significant to me. Fancy was very significant to me. She was not only my best friend, she was also the mother-in-law of my daughter, as well as my partner in crime in becoming a grandmother. And she sadly passed away right before the restaurant was opened. And she has a spirit here, and I wanted to create a space for her that honored her and that she could be a part of this dream with me as well.
She is a part of this place, and the people who come in here who feel something different and don't know what to put their finger on, those of us that know, and that's a beautiful thing. And you know, for me, I wanted to highlight that. I wanted to ask, because I think people should know.
Yeah,
I think people should know that the heart of the kitchen sink is about family and spending time together over a meal and a drink.
That's the most important thing. I mean, everything else goes away, right? But the memories and sharing, again, loving people through food, sharing food around a table, and just being together and being with one another and creating those bonds is what's important at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's been an amazing day. Just from walking in the front door to sitting here with you now, getting a behind-the-scenes look at the vision that God gave you and how it came to life and the support that's rallied around it, even to some of the deep, heartfelt meanings behind this place.
Right.
And so I hope that it's been good for you. It's been a blast for me.
Yeah.
I hope that it's been informative for the viewers. And before we go today, we have a special guest who wants to come help us say goodbye. Come on down.
Hello, chica.
We'll let Alicia tell us who this is.
This is my Ada Riley. This is my granddaughter. And this is the kitchen sink that hopefully one day will be hers. You want to say hi? Hi.
Bye, Wilmington.
Wait.
And all the people.